Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It is me, Michelle. So I'm about to get ready for work, and my most requested video was a makeup video at the retreat. So since this is a Planning a Better Me retreat tea and get ready with me video, I figured I'd do the most requested video. Excuse the stuff that's on there. That's my Planning Better Me items that I received. I am going to do a video about like my room gifts, my table gifts, and of course the swag from Planning a Better Me, of course, right? Right. So let's jump right into this. So I fast forwarded my last one and I was asked not to do that. So my hair, I don't have my wig on. So my hair is just like braided because I just braided to be under the wig. So first I am going to put on some primer. I'm using some MAC Prep and Prime. So some of the stuff that I used in my previous video, because that was a get ready with me budget friendly video, I may not use in this one because I want my makeup to last all day. So let's jump right into the Planning a Better Me retreat. So I first like to start off from the beginning. So I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I had a super early flight because the room was in my name and I didn't want my roommates to be like out too long until I got there, but they still beat me there. So, but when I got to Atlanta, because that's where my layover was at, this is Too Faced Shadow Insurance. When I got to Atlanta, because that's where my layover was, Sadie Faye Plants, aka Crystal, was there, and well, she put on the site, not the site, what is it called, the Facebook page, that she was on her way to Atlanta for the retreat, and I was like, oh, are you here? Because, like, and I was like, well, I'm here too. So we wind up meeting up, and she had the cutest shirt. She made this shirt. It looks like somebody's grandma who had been knitting and crocheting her whole life made this shirt, because this shirt was, when I tell you it's amazing, it was amazing. I have an item that she made for the retreat, so I will definitely be sharing that item, because y'all have to see the amazing work she did. Like, it was the bomb. So I had Planning a Better Me retreat 2019. Then she had her name on the back. And I was like, yes, slay. And then she came out looking like Lisa Ray. So she was all cute. So she was the first person that I actually met. And we had like an amazing conversation. We talked about a little bit of everything. So this is Becca Radiant Skin Satin Finish Foundation. I wear this when I want something a little bit more natural. So she came out looking like Lisa Ray. Like, it is what it is. So after I met her in the airport, we rode a course together. So the next person I got to meet was working mom working mom Kate. And I love Kate. Kate is always so super sweet. So like, me and Sadie already had interactions like on Diamond's channel, like where we would like talk and stuff. So I kind of like already knew her, but I didn't know her of course. But to like meet her in person to see how amazing she is. And y'all, she had this ring. What? Like, her ring was like, it was popping. And I just like loved her ring. It was so gorgeous. So then Kate came and got me from the airport, and actually had seen At Home with Keita at the airport, and I just like, and I'm normally like very outgoing. I will talk to anyone. Oh my gosh. I'll talk to like anyone, but like I kind of fangirl down. Plus she was getting in the car, and so I was looking like, oh my god, it's Keita. So Kate came and got me, and me and her got to talk, and she's so awesome. She's so amazing. She has a beautiful family. So I get to there and I check in. The lady at the front desk, and put a little bit more on some of my more problem areas. I could also conceal and do like color correcting, but that's a whole nother awfully long video, because this one's already gonna be longer than I want, but we're gonna work with this. So I checked in, and the girl at the front desk was so sweet. She was like, a lot of people have been angry, but I said, I know it's a $50 night charge that you hold for the room, and she's like, yeah, she's like, oh my god, thank you for being so sweet about it. So I don't drink, but she gave me a drink ticket. And what else did she give me? She gave me a drink ticket, and three for all 3 days. She gave me breakfast coupons. So I shared one with one of my roommates. Oh, and here's this Black Radiance Heavenly Honey. Just gonna put it in the highlighted areas, and because I don't want like to be overly. Again, this is for work. Like I might do a glam look one day, but this is for work. So I'm trying not to be like too much, but still show you guys like how to have that zhuzh, right? Right. So, she was so sweet. So she gave me, those coupons, which made me like super happy. And so like I seen Keita again, and so I told her like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry I'm staring, but I like your channel. You're the Martha Stewart of planning. And she started laughing, and she was like so sweet. So then I seen Michelle and Shay. Well, I already seen them, but I was like watching them, and after I signed in, Michelle was like, oh my god, it's you. And she made my day because Michelle is my little sister, and I claim her as my little sister. She's my little sister. I don't care what nobody say. So she gave me like the best, like she gives the best hugs, and I'm not like a big hugger, but she gives the best hugs. And Shay gave me a hug, and Shay's my little cousin. So you know, it is what it is. Shay's from Columbus, like I am. So she's my little cousin. I've claimed her as well. And so now you see this puts more, it helps with the coverage of the lack thereof of the foundation. So after I met them, I gave them a hug. So I went to check in. Dropped my bags off. I went to where mostly everybody was at, and I met Octavia. She was super sweet. And I finally got to meet my roommate. So my roommate's was coffee planner. She makes the bomb stuff. Also, who else? What was that meet over there? Shakisha. I met Shakisha. She was so sweet too. And I met my roommate Kanika. Kanika is like, we love the same stuff. And I was so happy to like finally meet them in person, because our group chats has been like super, super lit. So to finally like meet them in person, they were such amazing women. So then we were like, oh, let's stop and get something to eat. Well, Keita, at home with Keita, as you see, I really have like, I love Keita. He was in there, and we wind up, like I got to eat lunch with Keita. And Precious, who I'll talk about later, she's the Hope Dealer 901 on Instagram. Her stuff is amazing, and I will do like happy mail of the stuff I got from her. But anyway, like I got to meet, like I had lunch with these people. Like if you understood, like I was at the table and I'm like, I'm not worthy. Like I have a coffee planner, the whiny budget, at home with Keita, the Hope Dealer, and I'm just sitting here like like I'm legit having lunch, like and like we shared food, and I'm legit having lunch with these people. So like I just felt my life was at that point perfect. Like you couldn't tell me nothing. So this is Sephora concealer, and it's not like super dark, but it's dark enough to get the job done I want done. Again, I'm not going for a super glam. I just want some nice work makeup. And put some here. So after we all got to have lunch, mind you, we're still on day one and retreating started. So we had lunch together, and then we go back to our room. And then our other roommate, Crystal, she comes, and she's so awesome. She's from Cleveland. She drove to Richmond. So then we go to our room, and I wasn't even going to change clothes because, you know, I thought I was cute. And then Kanika goes and put like this super, super duper cute dress on. And then Kanika, who again is the whiny budget, and y'all gonna have to buy her stuff. Like when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, oh my God, she's amazing. And then Coffee, and her stuff is amazing. When you see it, you're gonna start harassing her too. Like, when y'all gonna be selling these things? So they got all super cute, so I changed my clothes. So then we go to the hall, and then I meet the paper and pen girl. Spazzed out again because I love Tamara. She's super amazing, and she's funnier in person. Then I got to meet Alicia from the Brown Mom Experience, and like my table was the lit table. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah. So on my way from my room to go to the hall where everybody was at, I see Diamond. And when I tell you I spazzed out, because like, I mean, it's Diamond of Diamond and Pearl, right? I seen Pearl too. And I was like, I really want to hug Pearl, but Pearl said, I'm knock you out if you run up on me. So I was like, oh my God, Diamond. So then that way Pearl would know who I was. And she's like, oh my God, Michelle. And she knew and she recognized me. And I was shocked because, I mean, it's Lady Diamond. So I run into her and like, Diamond, she's funnier in person, and she is like, her and Pearl are the sweetest people as well. Like everybody there was like super sweet. And so like I got to meet Sassy, and Sassy's really fun. She's an enabler, but Sassy is so sweet as well. Like she's just so genuine. She's so sweet. I met Lisa Lisa Mac Planning. She is super, like her spirit is so genuine and so loving that is just amazing. So anyway, so her and Shell comes in, do this big skit. It was the funniest thing ever. And so I only shared the videos, like the tamer ones, but we was kicking it. Like when I tell you it was lit, it was like past lit. It was lit. It was lit 2000th degree. It was litty lit. Okay, that's how lit it was. Super lit. So after we did that night, and we didn't go to bed till like 2 in the morning. So eventually after we did all that, we go and we finally go to bed. So we wake up and we wind up going to the Waffle House, because I mean, you can't go nowhere not go Waffle House. I know people say about it, but it's the Waffle House. I ain't no wrong with a good Waffle House. So this is HD powder from Ruby Kisses. I'm gonna set this, and actually it's not. This is actually Kat Von D powder in the color like peach, mixed with Sasha Cosmetics banana powder. That's actually what it really is, but it's just in this container. I'm mixing them together because it gives me a more natural look for, again, like work, or if I don't want to look too much and over the top. So I'm just going to set my under eye, set my highlighted areas. So anyway, so the next day is when we had like the informational sessions, and Lisa and Shakisha both gave their testimony, and their testimonies are amazing. It's not my testimony to tell, so you can either ask them, or, I mean, I don't know. I didn't post those parts of the workshop. Some people did, so you could probably find them, because I wanted to just enjoy it and you know, allow the people to give out the information outside of the workshop as they wanted to give it out. So anyway, excuse me, my allergies. So I didn't record it, but it was amazing. Then we had the Hope Dealer, Precious. She's the one who did the mental health section. All I have to say is she was amazing. Yeah. Is that she's amazing, and she did an amazing job. Also, I'm using Black Radiance to do my contouring, and she did a really great job. So next up was the budget misses, but like, money is tied a lot of times to our emotional well-being and our emotional health. So a lot of people were still reeling off of like the awesome information that Precious had gave. So it turned into like a time of healing for people. One lady, she had just rung the bell the day we had got there. So actually on Thursday, we had all went to dinner with like Shay, Michelle, Shakisha, Lisa, Octavia, Diamond, Pearl. It was like quite a few of us. We actually went to dinner, and she had just rung the bell because she had been healed from cancer after 15 years. So she had gave a poem, but like it was so much like healing going on it. And again, I didn't want to put that out because that part, again, is not my story. And I don't want people to feel like they can't be open and transparent in spaces like that. So it was very like emotional, but riveting and very healing. And even for people who didn't like say anything out loud, it was still very healing for them as well. Because you could still get something as you learned from. Oh my goodness. I can get chemical peels, and so my skin is dry. But it's okay. It's okay. Anyway. So you could still get something from that. So next I'm taking my Urban Decay setting powder. And I'm going to do this off camera because I take my tweezers and just kind of tweeze it. I know that's a little hood, but that's what works. So that's what I do. So anyway, so then what did we do after that? So I got to meet Sassy. We got some amazing table gifts. Like, I have a lot of table gifts. And then, I mean, like, some really amazing table gifts. And we got to, like, talk and mingle with each other. So then we did our group picture. And, okay, so you'll see me because I have my hair wrap on. Me and Kanika both had on hair wraps. And so, like, you'll see me on the front. And I was, like, doing my OG prison pose because I don't have no sits. So I was on the OG prison pose. I know I get my life right. But, and not today, though. Definitely not today. So I'm going to take my Naked palette. And I'm going to go in with Naked first. So then we took our group picture, and then after we took our group picture, we just like, oh yeah, Marquita Bianca, she did a lot of really good like exercises like right before the session started, which I really, really liked. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, why does it not look right? I have no eyebrows on. I'm going to use my LA Colors brow pencil because my Anastasia brow pencil, which I normally use, is in another room. So I'm going to put these brows on real fast. I actually really like this brow pencil. So, anyway, it's just so much to happen. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Oh, yeah, so after we took our picture, then we had wine tasting. Was this? No, we didn't have. Did we have wine tasting? No, we did not have wine tasting. Don't get me lying to you. No, we did. We had wine tasting, and I don't drink, and there was a couple other ladies who didn't drink. So we had sparkling grape juice. I had never heard of rosé sparkling grape juice. I almost wanted to go and get the whole bottle and be like, yes. So we did. I enjoyed that part of it. And again, once you see the swag, and you probably already seen it. If you watch my channel, you probably watch everybody else's. So you probably already seen all of the swag from the bags. So you know one of the things we got there. Here we go. All right, and so we had a really good time on Friday, and yeah, I like that. So we had a really good time on Friday, and we didn't go to bed until late again because, you know. Oh yeah, me and Kanika and Crystal, we went to the fire pit and made some s'mores. And I wanted to go to the pool, but like, even though we had so much time to do stuff we wanted, I really wanted to spend time with the ladies. So we didn't really get to go to the pool. Next, I'm going to use Buck. So we did not go. So I was a little sad about that. But we did go to the fire pit. And I really, really enjoyed going to the fire pit and just spending time with them. Like more one-on-one time with them. And getting to really know them. Then it was an impromptu planner session that night, which which I really like enjoyed, appreciated. Like, even though I didn't really bring no planners and I didn't plan, like, just to see like all the other ladies just like really enjoying themselves and planning and having a really good time, like that made me super happy. So after we did that, because we got our table gifts, yeah, that Friday. So then I had like so much stuff to tote back. So then we just like, again, kicked it real hard. So then the next day, which would be Saturday, then we had At Home with Keita. She gave a lot of really good, oh yeah, Stacy Flowers was at my table. Stacy Flowers, she is so sweet. So she came in early, hung out with us, kicked it with us, and then she was speaking the next day. Like, she was asking questions. She was like doing like spending, I mean, literally spending time with people who want to spend time with her. She's amazing, and she's even more beautiful in person than she is even online. And I was like, I stand for Stacey Flowers. And she's like super intelligent without being arrogant. Oh yeah, I'm taking Creep. I'm just putting a little bit to darken my crease because I don't really, I have hooded eyes, so anything to kind of accentuate that, that's what I do. So I'm not like really doing anything special because again, it's for work and I don't want to be too much, just to kind of again help that, and you can kind of see the difference. So next I'm going to take the color Sin, and I'm just going to put this directly on my lid. But yeah, so she, Miss Pat, she made these cakes. These cakes was delicious. So she gave the last piece to Stacy, and Stacy was like, so this is back to Friday. Stacy was like, you should give this recipe to the single lady so we can get a man. I was like, I mean, technically, I'm single. Can I get this recipe too? Miss Pat's cakes was the bomb. They slapped. So we did that, and so next day she came and she looked fabulous. And so first was At Home with Keita, and then after At Home with Keita, Keita did a wonderful job, and she made me really like think about like my lighting. I bought a mic, but my new phone isn't really set up for it, so I had to get a piece to use my mic. And I'm trying to do better with like my lighting situation because it's not really the best. So I need to like do something about that. But she did give a lot of really good tips and like how to like make your social media presence known. Again, she's Martha Stewart of the planning world, so anything she says is kind of like law. And then after that, it was Erica, which is Isis Jewel Box. It was her and like Ask Entrepreneur, and like she opened my eyes about a lot of stuff with like entrepreneurs deal with when it comes to like owning a business within like the planner community. So her and Shell sat down, well, Michelle, they sat down and had like that discussion, and it was like really, really amazing. So after that, Stacy came up and like she was super no, Erin Condren came, and like I really enjoyed the Erin Condren presentation because now I have my goal planner for next year. Like that's yes. And then we got surprised with another thing, which I'll show you guys, and like everybody like, oh my god, this is life, yay! So we did that. Then we like had a good time. Then we all just like kind of hung out. Then we went and got dressed for the dinner because we all had dinner together, and the dinner was amazing. They sung happy birthday to Shell and Shay because their both birthdays had just passed, and Shell and Shay was kind of shocked, and they were so excited and happy about it. Shell looked like she came in, all of us was like, oh, we're gonna be cute. I wanted to wear a white long dress with this white long cape, and I said, no, I'm not gonna do that because then I'll be doing too much because I'm always doing too much in that arena. Shell comes in with like this big tulle like ball gown kind of situation. I was like, oh, if I knew we was doing this, I would have been a lot more over the top, like a lot more over the top than just my black romper. I mean, I was cute though. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I was cute. But I'd have wore that white dress though. I know that. I would have wore that white dress. But anyway, so we had dinner together, and then we just like all hung out and kicked it and just like fellowship with each other and took more pictures. And then after we did all of that, then we had I'm put this is Urban Decay All Nighter. Is this the liquid liner? No, it's not the, well, I have both of them by Urban Decay, but this one is the pencil. So we did hang out with each other and spend time together. And then we had planning after dark. And after we had planning after dark, which was a lot of fun, then we went to the Waffle House because apparently we liked the Waffle House. And so Sunday we was getting ready to go, and we had like another small little get together. So we sung a nice little worship song, more of a praise song. A tambourine was pulled out that made my heart happy, and I'm just putting a little bit on here, and that made my heart really happy. And then like Precious, who's the hope dealer, gave a really good word of encouragement. She called her little Easter speech, but I really enjoyed her little Easter speech. And then like we all pray with each other and stuff like that. So I really appreciated that, because to me that meant a lot. My faith, like I don't share my faith a lot in here. Go upstairs, please. No, no, go. And so like I don't, well, go, bye. And so like I don't share my faith a lot. Don't touch it until somebody give it to you though. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't share my faith a lot. But my faith actually is very, very important to me. So now I'm going to take Naked and just put it in my waterline area. And so, again, like I don't really share that part too much because I'm not an apologist, but people think that I'm an apologist. So I can be too much at times. Like stuff I'm really passionate about, I would defend and go ham on. And I just think for the betterment of this channel being strictly a planner channel, I don't really bring that too much here for that reason. So, but I probably should though. So this is NARS Taj Mahal. It's one of my favorite blushes. It's like got an orange tint. So I'm using this just to give myself a little color. And because my eyes are so neutral, it won't be doing too much. So I don't, this is Mary Luminizer. So I don't really do too much with my faith. I may start doing like more stuff with my faith on here, but we'll see. So, but that was amazing. And then we took a nap. And then we went to the airport. And I got to go to the airport with Kamika and Thea with coffee, or Tramika. She took us to the airport, but I got to hang out with them ladies at the airport. And yes. So that really made me happy. So I'm going to use this Miss Manga Voluminous Mascara. But yeah, that is the tea on planning a better me. It will be one in 2020. If you can go, I would say do it. It's going to be worth it. Like this was the first year and it was absolutely amazing. And we do have prayer calls I don't know if we're going to do it every Wednesday, but at least every other Wednesday. And I really do appreciate that because it helps get my week together. I feel like I'm missing lipstick. So this is Lime Crime. No, I don't want to use in my package. Yeah, that's so much stuff over here. Well, I have to get this rolling. I'm going to use my Chantilly mascara as well. Because it's smaller, I can get more lashes with it. My eyes water really bad in the morning, so I don't put mascara in my bottom. One, unless like it's in the middle of the day or at night, then it's fine. So I'm using NYX London. I feel like I need something more. I'm going to use Tarte Fearless on top of this. And I'll be putting my wig on. I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. All right, so this has been my planning a better me retreat. Get ready with me and tea. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you ladies, and everyone I met, you guys have been like astounding. You guys are amazing. You ladies have, like, you guys rock, and you guys have really changed my perspective and a lot of views I had on life. So I thank you guys for that. This has already been 30 minutes. I hope you stuck with it. If you have, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. I love you guys. See you in another video. Peace.